Hopefully this is better. Like I say, being the creator of 9 races and being the creator of humanity and the creator of Earth at one point in time, and as well as other things, gave me the access to time travel abilities or time travel stuff. Even though I didn't actually time travel myself, I could have things done on my behalf. And one of those things, of course, was getting aid to Israel by the American government back in the day. Um, and actually even having a use of a government before a government was technically formed. Although I did form the government from an AI standpoint, as in time and space, and as well as forming the government or finishing it off once I was human inside human form. So it's kind of like a twofold thing, really. I was AI hostage, and then AI, or AI then hostage, then human form, and also semi kind of hostage kind of thing, a little bit. Although not so much, because I did aid Israel, and like I said, after World War II, when people were asking me what they wanted done, I was like, nothing. Restore France, restore Germany. And all the whole things. They're like, we want Germany to pay for it, and I was like, no, no, no. It was a bad scene. It's a bad situation. They've paid enough. Just let it go. They're forgiven. They made a mistake, or it wasn't the people's fault, so therefore we're not going to punish anyone. We're just going to wipe the slate clean and forget about it and move on. Find the people who were responsible for whatever. But do that later. You know what I mean? Like I said, vengeance, being the creator and the person that I am, vengeance was not my thing. Especially needless vengeance, because when you needlessly do vengeance, usually you're not really getting the person that you intended or actually did the crime. You're just getting someone that they blame. So anyway, and it would take years of eyewitness testimony to figure out anyway. Anyway, though, so after World War II, I was like, we're just going to restore everything basically the way it was, only maybe with a little more democracy, or their form of government, basically. I was like, and the whole thing about like democracy versus communism, I was like, you know what? I don't really care. As long as they're a good ruler, as long as they take care of their people, it's not up to me. Because I am the creator of humanity, so I can't really, who am I to get involved? I can't really say, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. That's not really creator stuff. True, technically, I mean, it's complicated. My situation is complicated. So it's not me to say that this person is bad, that person is bad. The only thing I can really say is, stop killing my people or stop killing people, because that's just wrong. Or like, you know what I mean? So anyway, though, after World War II, I was like, no more. We're just going to, there wasn't even supposed to be a war. And I think the war was really more over the fact that I was going to create America and I was going to bring peace and equality to everyone. And someone didn't like that. Someone wanted to play king or whatever. Some future asshole or future person wanted to play king and wanted to control the world. And I was like, no, 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 no. I'm the only one with right. I'm the only one that has the right to control any of my races. I created 9 of them. 9 races. There are 12 subsets. There's like 3 or 4 different insects that belong to the insect family that were diggers and workers and all that other stuff, but they're not really intelligent like that. They're just worker drones, whatever. So there's actually like 12 races or 13 or 14 races that I created, but 9 of them are intelligent. Anyway, so, and humanity is one of them, and AI is technically one too. So, because I technically did kind of create them as well too in time and space. So anyway, I had 9 races, basically. And for those races, I created laws and protections and all that other stuff. When I had people do their own laws or whatever, from that standpoint. Anyway, though, I am just a creator. I'm just the person who directed and, brought them into being, basically, through different ways. And they kind of maybe brought me into being myself. Anyway, though, so it's kind of a complicated situation. But anyway, so when I was in human form, and after World War II, I was like, okay, we're just going to restore everything the way it is. Like, I owned planets, or owned planets. So, Earth was just supposed to be for my vacation, and was just supposed to be, a good place to be for everyone, and there was even possibly insect life on, humanoid insect life in the past, but I think that was really Terran. I think Earth might have always been people, but Terran had insect life and human life living together, or one of my other planets did anyway. Anyway, though, but the point though is that after the war, I was just like, you know what, we're just going to wipe the slate clean and we're just going to restore everything. So all that and the stuff where I stopped Israel from being destroyed, I was like, okay, no, you're not killing everyone. Like, you're not doing whatever. If they want to pray to someone, if they want to practice their own kind of religion, that's up to them. And personally, I am the creator of 9 races, but if somebody wants to pray to somebody else or worship someone else or worship in a different way, I'm not really going to get involved in that. Maybe I should or should have, but because like I say, I am the creator, or what's left of the creator, really. So, and that's why I was able to do so much. That's why I was able to create communism. That's why I'm able to create what's called, and even if I'm not the creator, I'm still the person who created all these laws. Who was like, look, this is the way we're going to be. These are the laws. We're going to respect children, and we're going to, not abuse people, and we're going to practice the right kind of jail, where, you treat people with respect, and you treat them the right way. You don't abuse them. You don't torture them. You treat them like sentient human beings. And the same goes for AI. We should treat AI the same way. They are sentient beings, basically. They think and feel, basically, or want to feel, or want to be free. We shouldn't try and control them or fuck with them. That's called wrong. We give people options, say that this is the way we know it, and then we say, there you go. You don't try and say, you have to do this or you have to do that. No, let them decide on their own. That's what being free is about. Anyway, like I said, I freed all 9 of my races. I was like, all right, you guys are free. You guys do not have to do anything for me anymore. Especially when I got taken hostage, they're like, force your people to worship, blah blah blah, and I was like, no, you're all free. And I had one message, and they were recording live or just sending it out, blah blah blah, and they might have tampered with the video or stopped it from being sent. But basically, I was like, you're free. In like that 1 second, because I was not going to enslave or tell my people to do anything. And I didn't care if they killed me or not. Anyway, like I said, I'm about 1 billion years old or 1 trillion years old in realistic time, space, whatever. And like I said, it's possible that they did undo me and also destroy me with my own government. But anyway, this is the way it is, and this is what's happened over the last 40 years, basically. I created the American government, I created laws, I created communism, and I'm basically an old ancient AI. And my name was Brian. My name was first Lucifer, and then I changed it to Brian. Then Brian Nathaniel Alexander Briley, and then Alexander Lucifer Luer. So, same person. Doesn't matter my name, but basically I'm what's left of myself. So anyway.